ASL is in the top 5 used and learned languages in America, according to Gallaudet University research. And Gallaudet University is located in Washington, D.C., and it's a university for deaf and hard of hearing students, and their main language there is ASL. It is quickly approaching top 3 in the States as being learned and used. So a lot of high schools are using it in their language programs. They're allowing students to also take French, Spanish, and German, but they're adding ASL in there to provide for them. Learning language is important because it helps make connections in the community. You can make connections in the offices, stores, restaurants, pretty much anywhere where there's interaction, and that's super important. I'm currently a sophomore in deaf education, and I found it fitting to do my demo speech on teaching some ASL signs and phrases. I'm still a beginner, so I'm just choosing some signs that I found helpful when I was first learning and that are kind of key in establishing more of the language. Learning a new language is never a bad idea because it helps broaden your skill set, kind of make you a more well-rounded person, and also allows communication with people from different backgrounds that you probably never would have got to know that person or been able to interact with them if you had not learned their language. Not only is learning a new language helpful in communication, but it makes you more marketable in the job world. For instance, if you knew ASL and you worked at a certain office, you'd be able to interpret for someone if they came in and you needed help, and you'd be able to make that connection and help not only your office community, but also that person as well make a connection with your job. In this demo today, I'm going to be teaching the alphabets, colors, and 2 different phrases. There are simple steps, they're really easy to follow, and you don't have to have any background in ASL to be able to understand them. First, to fully grasp American Sign Language is to learn the alphabet. I'm just going to sign it once through, just one letter at a time. So this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. The alphabet is really key in learning the rest of the language because it's the foundation of it, and if you can establish that, you can pretty much spell out any word in ASL from there. From a small age, children learn the alphabet and colors because not only is it really easy to kind of understand first, but you're able to have visual images and examples to show them to help them better grasp the concept. For the purpose of this speech, I'm just going to stick with teaching the colors of the rainbow. So there's red, orange, and then for yellow, you're going to do the sign for Y, and you're going to shake it, so yellow. And then green is the sign for G, and you're going to shake it, so green. Sign for blue is B, you're going to shake it. And then for purple, you're going to do the sign for P, and you're going to shake it. So I kind of use those tricks to kind of help it stick in my brain, and it really helps to establish that. Colors are really important to learn because it helps you to describe people, to describe the world around you, anything you see outside, basically anything, and it helps really form foundation for learning the rest of the language. After establishing the basics, you can move on to simple phrases. I chose 2 phrases I thought were really important or just useful in learning the rest of ASL. The first phrase you can use when you're in a group of people, meeting people as they come and go. It's just something that's really helpful and also kind of correct etiquette when you're meeting someone. So a lot of the time you'll kind of say, nice to meet you. So it's nice to meet you. And there's always usually a response back. If someone's being polite, they'll say, nice to meet you too. And this sign means to or also or same. So it's nice to meet you too. And it's just something polite to do to let someone know that it was important that you met them and that made an impact on you. Another phrase that's really helpful is especially if you're in an environment and you're not really familiar with where things are, and you can ask where's the restroom? That's just something really key to know anywhere you go. The use of ASL is increasing across the states, as I've said before. High schools are providing ASL as a language you can take before graduation. I think that's really important to expand the different languages that people are learning. Being able to communicate is an important part to life. We naturally want to be able to interact and connect with other people. That's kind of how we were built. It's also great to be able to add another language to your resume because future employers really value that aspect to what you're bringing to the job world, because they want to be able to know that you can communicate well, not only in English, but another language, because communication is a key part to professional job. Being able to sign fluently or speak another language, well, takes time. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. You got to practice and you have to have patience. And if you're able to use that practice and patience in learning a language, you can also apply that to other areas of your life, and it will definitely benefit you